What's up everybody? Today we're going to be showing you how to triple Legends bases with Queen Charge Hogs with a ram. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I've got a bunch of triples to show you guys today on some of these ring bases that are really common in Legends League. Midnight's here to help me out. She just had to jump in my lap right after I made the intro. She always wants to help, but here we are. We're going to be showing you guys how to triple a lot of these ring bases in Legends League with Queen Charge Hogs today. No wall breakers needed, nothing fancy like that. We're just going to be using a ram to get us into the base. You can see a battle blimp activated right there, but I'm going to change it to a ram here in a second. So on bases like these, the ring bases, you always have to make sure you get the Town Hall. You don't want a 1-star in Legends League. That's just going to ruin your day. You're going to lose so many trophies. So you have to always have a backup plan to get the 2-star, just in case, you know, you're not going to get the triple, something goes wrong, your queen dies early, anything like that. The basic idea of what I like to do on a lot of these ring bases, most of these ring bases have the ADs on the corners, just outside like of the range of the archer queen, so you have to kind of break in to for the queen to reach them. So I just start the queen on the corner, use a cocoa loon there to pick up a second air mine like you guys saw, use a baby dragon to funnel one side, and just use the ram to get her right in. She's going to go right inside, straight for this AD. I have to use one of my rages super early because there's just a lot of defenses on her, a lot of ground expos here, a lot of archer towers, stuff like that. So she's going to stay nice and full on health with that rage, with the healers inside the rage, and now she's moving up. She's going to step up for all these defenses. I've almost always been taking dragons in my ram just because I really don't want to get a healer swap. If you take ice golems, there's a good chance your healers will swap from the queen to the ice golems, and you really don't want that to happen. It just sucks when that happens because then the healers aren't healing the queen, and it just takes one defense, like one ground expo, to lock on your queen, and then she's going to die in a few seconds, and that's going to be it. Your queen charge is over, and you only got like 20% of the base with the queen charge, and you're just going to end up failing. So I'm just using the rages on the queen here to help keep her alive, make sure she's going to wrap around this base and just get a ton of value. I'm actually going to pop her ability here before I use the last rage. Now out comes the CC. It's a double dragon and a balloon, and she's fighting the king at the same time. So I'm going to drop that last rage, and I'm going to drop the poison. And now we have to think, how can we send the hogs to make sure we get this town hall down? So what am I going to do? I probably should have used the BK a lot earlier. I wasn't thinking. I was just watching my queen when I was doing this attack. So I wanted to send the BK earlier to break through the wall so he could tank. But I kind of sent him too late. So I'm going to have to send in the Royal Champ. I'm going to pause it here so we can explain this a little. I'm going to have to send in the Royal Champ. Her job here is to knock out all these defenses on the side of the base right here. So that way when the hogs kind of get the eagle down early, and then they wrap around to this AD, and since the Royal Champ got all these defenses down, the hogs, I'm going to draw it in blue, have nowhere to go but into the core for the Town Hall to make sure I'm going to at least get the 2-star, hopefully the 3 if everything goes well. So that's the basic idea. You have to use something to break both sides of the ring. The queen charge breaks one side of the ring, kills the enemy CC, and then you have to use something to break the other side of the ring so that way your main push can get into the core of the base, go get that Town Hall, secure the 2-star, and if you do everything right, you should be able to get the 3-star also. So I'm going to use the first heal nice and early here because that Giga Inferno and the other Inferno are both hitting the hogs, so they'll die really quickly of splash damage if I don't heal them up there. I'm going to use the Royal Champ ability. She's going to get a bunch of defenses. The king's inside here now. He's doing cleanup after I hit his ability. My queen already died. The healers switched to a wizard, which kind of sucks. I wanted them to switch to the hogs, but they didn't. I still have another heal and the Warden ability. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Warden ability here over the Town Hall, save them from that Giga Blast. There's a ton of Skelly traps here in the core. This guy had a lot of ground traps. I think he was trying to protect his base from Yeti Smash or something. The Queen comes over here. She's going to snipe the Wizard, which is actually really nice for me because now the healers are going to switch over to the Hogs, and they're going to move over, and they're actually going to tank the Queen shots now. So the Queen's not killing Hogs at the moment. She's killing healers, so these Hogs are going to stay alive. My King's still alive, went around the whole base, did cleanup. I'm dropping Wizards around the map, making sure I'm not going to time fail. I still have like 6, 7, 8 Hogs left with the Warden at full health. My BK takes out the enemy Queen, and just like that, this one's going to be a triple. So that's all there is to it, guys. You queen charge one side of the base. You have to make sure your queen goes in. The worst thing that could happen is when you use your ram here and you didn't funnel properly and the queen walks around the wrong way, and now she's just going to walk around the outside of the base. Some of these defenses here are going to snipe your healers, and your ram got completely wasted, your CC troops got completely wasted, your queen's only going to get 20% of the base before her healers die. That's probably the worst thing you can happen. So funneling is very important on these attacks. So that's how to triple that base right there. I've been seeing that one a lot, almost once a day here in Legends League. That base is pretty common, tripling it every time with this attack strategy. But now we're going to go ahead and check out the next replay on a different style ring base. Alright guys, so here we are back with the second replay of the day. So this one is another pretty popular ring base that I've been seeing a lot of almost once a day. I know I saw it yesterday and I saw it today, and we're looking at this replay here from today. So this is how I tripled it with the exact same army comp from the last replay. Not a single thing has changed. Every single thing is the exact same. It's pretty standard army. I've been using it in all my attacks the last 2 days, and I've been tripling way more often than failing. I've got a lot of triples with this attack so far today. And so here we go. We're just going to start the queen again on the corner. On these symmetrical bases, it really doesn't matter where you start. I like to start at the bottom just because it feels the most comfortable when I'm attacking on my iPad. If the base is perfectly symmetrical, it really doesn't matter. So again, we're just going to use the ram to get the queen inside the first layer of defenses. Unfortunately, going to have to pop her ability here really early because of that scatter shot, and I didn't drop a rage, so I just decided to save the rage, use her ability. I'm going to use the BK early this time to funnel the queen in, just because there's a lot of trash out here, and I wanted to make sure she goes inside the wall, and she does. The king lured the CC out. He killed a bunch of the CC, everything except for this ice golem, which is nice. So I kind of swagged the poison there. It was kind of useless, didn't end up needing it. The ice golem's going to come over and die, and it's actually going to freeze the healers, I believe, here, which kind of sucks. I used my freeze there on the single just to make sure queen gets it down, although she gets it before I actually needed the rage, so it's kind of a waste of a rage. So a swag rage on this attack. Now queen's fighting the enemy queen. Her healers are raged, so she's going to stay alive, win that battle. Now the nice thing about this base is it's kind of a base building flaw. Also, he should have defenses way out here, but because he doesn't, all the defenses are kind of touching the town hall, so I don't even have to break the ring. The town hall is a part of the defense line, so all I have to do is send the hogs straight through this channel, and they have nowhere to go except to the town hall. So a little bit of a base building flaw. He should have defenses on the outside here and maybe some storages right here. That would be a better way to use this base. If you guys are using this base, I would recommend putting like the wizard tower out here and the archer tower out here, and the sweeper probably should go like right here, and then have a ring of like storages right here. That's probably the better way to build the ring base. That's the way you're gonna get 1 stars on defense more often. So the way he's doing it here, it just makes it super easy for the hog pathing. I send in the hogs, the warden, and the royal champ behind, and they're just going to go straight through here, through the town hall. Now queen's getting locked on by a single target inferno. I already used her ability. I already used both my freezes, so I'm just going to let her die, and I'm going to use this rage on the hogs, and they're just going to melt through this core like it's nothing. I am going to pop the warden ability here because of the gigabomb, but unfortunately this group of hogs were just outside the warden ability, so I lost about half my hogs there because I waited just a second too long to pop the warden ability. I should have popped it about a second earlier, so this would have been overkill if I had popped the warden ability just a second earlier. But nevertheless, it's still going to triple. My royal champ goes up top, use her ability to get all the defenses up there at the 12 o'clock compartment. She takes out the entire 12 o'clock side of the base. It's just gone. And these hogs over here at 3, they're going to get all the defenses. I had a couple extra cocoa loons that I didn't use earlier in the attack, so I used them to snipe a defense over here. These healers are healing up my royal champ, and the hogs come over here, get the last Tesla, and then from there it's just about cleanup. Make sure you drop your wizards all around the base wherever you can once the hogs get rid of the defenses, and then you just collect 3 stars, and it's as easy as that, guys. I'm tripling so many bases in Legends League right now with this attack, and it's working out really well for me. All you have to do is funnel the queen properly. I'm going to be trying out some new attacks soon. I'm going to be trying out this new Yeti in the blimp attack, so you guys stay tuned for that. Maybe later today or tomorrow I might be uploading that, because I've been trying it in some FCs, like Yetis in the blimp and then queen walk the other side of the base and then hogs in between, and it's working really well. So stay tuned. If you want to see that, definitely let me know down below, and I can upload that as soon as I put together the video. So There's another ring base tripled with Queen Charge Hogs, the exact same army comp. I'm going to show you guys one more replay of how to triple another style of ring base with this. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, so here we go, the third replay of the day. I'm going to show you guys this one too. Basically all it is again breaking the ring. So what am I going to do? As soon as I saw this base, I already knew I'm going to try to get the queen in over here somewhere for the eagle. I don't know why, but on these symmetrical bases, I love starting at the bottom of the base. It feels right when I start at the bottom for some reason. So I want to start queen somewhere over here, and I just have to quickly think, because you only get 30 seconds to plan on these Legends attacks. How can I funnel this side to make sure my queen goes this way? I brought a baby dragon and 3 loons, so I'm just going to use all of that over here to try and get this archer tower down, try and get some of this stuff down so queen can start. Let me draw that a little better. It's pretty ugly. So queen can start right about here and walk this way. As long as these 2 buildings here are down, she should go the right way. That was my idea. It's just a 30-second plan. And then I was thinking there's a lot of storages here, probably like a Tesla farm here. There's no way to predict it, so I'm just going to use my BK right through here to be safe. Let me use a different color because again it can get confusing. BK right there to be safe, and then the battle ram, or the wall wrecker as it's supposed to be called, I like to call it the ram, goes right through there. Get queen inside so she can get the eagle, the inferno, and then find a way to hog around the rest of the base, break the ring so I can get pathing to the town hall. That was my quick 30-second plan, so I'm going to go ahead and execute it here. Now the nice thing on this attack is my ram ended up getting super far because nothing was targeting my ram. Everything was either shooting my BK or my queen, so the ram's actually going to make it all the way to the town hall on this one. And so my queen's going to be able to get the town hall with her charge, so then I'm not even going to have to worry about breaking the other side of the ring for pathing. I'm just going to be able to hog around the side of the base, and it's going to be super easy with 2 heals, the warden ability and a royal champ. So here we see I use the baby dragon over here and the 2 loons. They're going to get that archer tower, no problem. All you need is 1 balloon drop and 2 balloon deaths, and that archer tower goes down. I am going to have to use a rage here pretty early because there's going to be 3 point defenses and the CC on her now. She gets one of those point defenses out of the way, luckily, which is nice. So now it's just battling the CC and that ground expo. It's just a trash CC, a witch, a balloon, some other crap, and an ice golem, so pretty easy for her to take out. Triple ice golem or a hound would have been a lot more annoying in that situation. I'm going to use the wizard at 6 just to get that builder hut to make sure queen stays close to the wall and doesn't have to backtrack for it, because I don't want her to backtrack and then something ends up targeting the healers. Luckily the expo's on ground, so it wouldn't target healers anyway, but just in case, it's good practice to do that. So king gets distracted by some skellies, but I'm going to pop his ability early just to make sure he gets this funnel over here, so I know that queen's going to go inside the walls. I want her to get this inferno down before it takes too much HP off of my healers, and luckily she does go get it. Now look how far this ram's going to get. It's going to go all the way to the town hall. Just amazing. There's only 1 expo shooting it, now 2. Now there's a giga inferno and a regular inferno on it. And now the dragons come out again. Like I said earlier, I've been taking dragons in my CC on this attack instead of ice golems, instead of P.E.K.K.A.s, because I don't want that to get that healer swap. When you have the healers swap over to the ice golem, swap over to the P.E.K.K.A., it can just ruin your queen charge, and it sucks. I hate it when that happens. So queen's gonna go back outside and come get these defenses and finish off the ring over here for me. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and send the hogs straight through this channel. I don't have to worry about getting them to the core, nothing like that. I'm gonna pop warden ability super early while I still have like 30 hogs alive. In a situation like this where you're just hogging around the ring like this and it's nice and easy, you normally want to use your warden ability pretty early, because using the warden ability on 30 hogs is a lot better than using it way over here when you only have like 20 hogs left alive because a bunch of them died. So it's good practice to try and use that warden ability pretty early, unless you have to save it for like the giga bomb or something. It's good to use your warden ability early and then the heals later. So there we go. I mean, royal champ at full health, queen stayed alive. I have like 20 hogs up, maybe only like 15, but still a lot of hogs up. Warden at full health. My BK is the only hero that died, and I got cleanup wizards all over the place. So this base just got wrecked. I mean, just there you guys have it. No wall breakers needed, nothing super fancy, just a nice, easy queen charge hogs with the ram entry. Put dragons in your CC. They do quite a bit of damage once they come out. They help the queen push just a little bit farther, and you know for sure you're not going to get that annoying healer swap onto ice golems or onto a P.E.K.K.A. So there you guys have it. how to get triples in Legends League on these ugly ring bases using Queen Charge Hogs with a ram. I'm going to be experimenting with some other attacks tomorrow, so I don't know if it's going to go super well. I don't know if I'm probably not going to get 8 triples because I'm still kind of new to the whole Yeti blimp attack, but if you guys want to see that, the new attack strategy with Yetis in a blimp and a rage, it's working pretty well in FCs, so let me know down below and I can make a video about that. So other than that, if you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys later.